I am is like the time things either go exceptionally well or exceptionally poorly.
Exactly.
And about half the time, you think it's the other one in
Yeah.
either direction. All right, I summoned 6 of these things.
Yep.
Look, sometimes I go I feel like we're in danger enough, I have to go read through everything again, and that leads to new things happening.
I think I heard that too. I wish a personal pox on every creator who leaves in Discord notification sounds. Or like any notification sound. Yeah. I
Make
assume that
everybody
they're
hear the
like
beep boop.
they're playing or streaming, but they still want to hear their Discord notification sounds.
Well, I will say this. I didn't think I don't know what it's called, but I didn't think I had that fear of like uh, clusters of holes until I saw the art for this thing. Yeah.
You know you're talking about me, right?
Uh, 100%. Yeah, Shaw like powers down the Dashko after that critical strike and just like sags to the ground.
What's the fast dealing on Mark II?
3.
Yeah, so 30 or one.
Yeah, so yeah, yeah. Yeah, I have the Mark 3. So yeah, Ben, effectively I'll heal 70 hit points and then recover my stamina.
I'll just spend a resolve to use Glow of Life again. Get 30 back. What is it for a regular Serum of Healing Mark III?
68.
I have level 9. I'll take one of my. What do you 68 plus what?
68.
Just 68.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ben, I was doing the same thing as I did the regeneration for a minute with my nanites, and then also because of my regenerative blood, I heal another 10 hit points on top of it, so I heal 70. If he makes it to the short rest, Shaw can regenerate a huge amount of health. I think I would have preferred if we could just pass through, but it didn't really give us much of a choice. Oh, looks over. Oh, there are more of these down here. We're in no shape to fight another one.
It seemed to think we were bringing, or that we had abominations or something, it had said.
All right. Well, since there's so many resolve points here, may as well go over. And I know it was a very rough fight, but what did we learn? Yeah, I'm going to do a skill check for mine as well.
I'll do an attack roll.
Bag roll.
I'll do skill.
I don't think I used mine actually. Now that I
Can't
think about it.
I can't remember.
I mean, you probably did it. Yeah, I said there. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff going on during that fight, so I wouldn't. You probably did, but maybe you lost track. Though I guess it's like here. I think probably what we could say is like whenever Yo's doing this, it's like this is when they're updating like their report that once we do actually get back to when we can actually access actual interstellar communication once they send their report out to Lupin the Third. It's like they're like basically like updating about all the stuff that they did, and it's like and Yo would basically say like picture of entity not included, though trigger warning for tryptophobia in description.
Do you know if there's anything in the river that will try to eat us? Then we can probably just swim, I assume, or I can fly over it.
Most of us can fly. We can, if we need to, we can shuttle folks back and forth. Is the water fast moving? Let's fly. Yeah. Oh, I got my grav pack. I think of us, I know Yo doesn't. Does Ludwig have a jetpack? I don't think so. I
How
think the rest.
deep? How deep is the river? I forget what we said for how tall Rogar was.
I think we said like 12. Yeah. He's huge.
I think I went with he's like top like 10% of what a dragon can usually is. They can get up to 20 feet, so I think I said like 19.
I think we can just fly. I think we fly folks across. I think that's the easiest way.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think at the mention of fording the river, Yo would probably you would definitely see their face just sort of like contort a bit at the idea, because during their childhood they played a lot of I don't know, whatever the far future equivalent of the Oregon Trail would be. Ooh, there you go.
Okay. Hopefully that's enough. Okay. Two six. Rather not burn points immediately. I've only got one. Let's not be traipsing around by then.
I'll spend for a reroll for
Okay.
Joe.
Okay. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. Okay then. Wow.
Okay, I guess it was Dustin. All right, if I rolled a 4-6, I was gonna flip the table.
I both for Fine and Esp are just staring at Joan the entire time. On those rather low rolls.
All right. Not great, but not terrible.
Both strong and wise is Rugar. The Space Marine companion you get in Rogue Trader always says that. Yeah. He's also large enough to act as cover. squeaky wheel gets the grease.
$39.
39.
I mean, I rolled an 18. It's not like I did my best.
Shaw would probably be near. Shaw would probably be near the front if he was doing the survival checks. Yeah.
Mhm. You mean stalactites?
Also, Ben, one thing before we start, I would have been able to restock my shock grenade during the break.
That thing looks metal. Is that Aeon tech?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that. Ow. Already set to 70. So is that its surprise round? Okay.
Oh, I love that it's going first in the initiative order.
For those of
It
us that
just
landed on one, some of us still have haste up when you turn that off, but also, are we pushed out of its square? Oh,
Yeah, be the case. Oy. Lovely.
Reflex, you say? Oh, come on. Oh yeah, because we're pinned.
So that's 61.
Thir 38. All right. I am going to. Also, it landed on me. Do I zap it when it landed on me? Okay. It takes 6 damage. Oh, so it doesn't like electricity. Interesting. I'll yell out, "This thing doesn't like lightning." I'm gonna try and break the pin. So athletics. There we go. I will do one so I can give Rogar a flank, and then use my movement to stand up and ready to Storm Dashko. So that way we can threaten a flank here with him. But that is my entire turn, right?
I'm gonna try and overload it through Espy's square. I need it to make a will save. DC is, remember, it is currently 26. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter because it's now immune for 24 hours. Yeah, and then we'll just kind of fly over to here. Uh-huh. I can't really do much on S-Suite that won't hurt everyone else.
Could give Rogar. Can you do Miracle Worker for Rogar?
I believe I am out of Miracle Worker for the day from that last fight.
Oh yeah.
So SB will just take the op attack and move to here.
It already used the top.
Oh. And then give a Mark 1 healing serum to Glorian.
All right. All right. Definitely going for acrobatics then. 35. All right. Yep. All right. Yeah, if like here. So I'll go ahead and up over here next to Rogar. All right. Move action. All right. Tell you what. Yeah, I definitely like the idea of like here. And did it already get an attack of opportunity against somebody? All right. In that case, I'll just go ahead and just sort of like do my Pathfinder 1E shuffle behind Rogar's massive form here. Yeah, pretty much. That'll be my turn.
I'm gonna enter photon mode. Gonna pop up plasma sheath. And then just make a single attack. Like how do you mean?
Like adamantine.
I think I remember something about. I do also have a weapon crystal, so I don't know if that. The plasma sheath, it does make a target EAC if that changes anything. Okay, so weapon crystal. The solar weapon is considered magic for the purpose of overcoming damage reduction. Okay, awesome.
Alright. We both can. Ooh. Against EAC.
I am going to forego the burn damage, and with the knockdown effect from my weapon crystal, I'm gonna what is it? Sorry, graviton. Knockdown.
And mine is
The-
electric as well, Ben, if it's vulnerable to that.
120 from the solar
It's
weapon.
knocked prone.
It's knocked prone, and 40 before. Oh yeah. Okay. This thing
Flat
should not be
200
looking
damage.
good.
No crit. How much damage does the rifle do? Is this thing still considered to be pinning Ludwig if it's you said it and immediately forgot what you said?
So is this thing's prone now, right?
Yeah.
How much does that help against melee attacks against it?
It gets a
Right.
-4 to its melee attack rolls and gets 4 to AC to against ranged attacks, but -4 to melee attacks against it.
Cool. Sweet. Full attack, Storm Dodge go. All
Spank it
against
like a naughty
DAC.
child.
Yeah.
Can I try and like take it for scrap pieces, or at least some scrap pieces from it? $50. Can any of us use that?
I can.
Well, you can have it then. Is it Aeon Tech?
You said an Avalanche class? Oh, awesome. Yes, I'm taking the shit out of that.
Yeah, that thing's nuts. I guess maybe just like UPBs or something. I don't know. I didn't really have anything in mind particularly. Alright.
Honestly, yeah, if we can do like UPBs or something, or like just material, I have a feeling the ship's gonna need some repairs, so any kind of metal we can get is
Yeah.
probably gonna be helpful. Ben, this is something I don't know if we ever did. I think one of us might so who among us has like one of the pocket dimension, like the knot bags of holding?
Sorry, one sec. I just realized my. God damn it! Why does it keep? OBS was not doing my microphone for some fucking reason.
Oh, fun.
Well, I gotta reset it. Okay, it's working now. That's irritating. Okay, it's working now. Whatever, they heard your guys' side of the fight. That's fine. Sorry, what was your question?
Who among us had like one of the pocket like the bag of holding, effectively?
Uh,
'Cause it was Wilco previously.
I don't know.
Actually,
Ludwig does not have one.
Okay.
Did one of the rest of you grab it?
All right. Well, even without it, because like I'm assuming that I left my spare artillery laser back in the ship. The problem is that I don't want to ditch the disintegration beam that we picked up from the thing. So what I'm going to do is, but I still have just enough encumbrance to be able to carry the rifle as well.
Nice.
So
Oh,
yeah, even though, but that I literally cannot carry anything else after this. Okay. I'll sling the disintegrator beam, the acid beam over basically like in kind of like a cargo carry over the back, like over the back of his force pack, and then because it only takes me a full round to do it, I'll mount the Zero rifle onto the power armor.
sick. You clip that rifle in, kind of gives off some of that like sub-zero mist, spills off of it a little bit before it like clicks in your armor. I don't like the look of this. They're sending down scouting units down here.
Well, maybe they wouldn't be if you all had been using the tunnels down here.
It's gone now.
Yeah, I think it's one of the things we need to be. Refine is right. They are. If you're not using just this place as an asset, the Aeon certainly will be. And they're going to be much less. Whatever's down here, they're going to be a lot less. How can I put this? They give far fewer shits if their troops get killed in the process than you all do.
Well, let's get out of here then. Sooner we get to your ship, sooner we get out of here.
Let's go.
It'd be helpful to know what we were needing to worry about down here.
Yes, I certainly don't want another surprise chiropractic adjustment from another one of those things.
She's like, I mean, if there's one, you're right. There could be more of those. Could be more of the mushroom creatures left over from the hive. We didn't terraform this planet. There could just be creatures down here. We're close. From the settlement, it should be, if my calculations are right for how long we've been down here, how long we've been moving, should be a pretty short skip and a jump to the ship. Give me one more survival check.
Come on. What did we get for XP for that?
Oh, sorry. Let me math that 1 sec. Calculator. Uh, 30,720.
Brings us to, by my math, 764,305. Okay, and now I'll make a survival check. Come on, give me something here. Oh, it's better than last time. If Joan is assisting, does that put us
It'll be
over
a
the top?
27, yeah. That'll be a success.
Thank you. I think Shaw's used to flying. He's not used to the underground.
Alright. Wait, whoops, that's not what I wanted. This. Give me 1 sec before we go over there. I'm gonna check something. Are you guys trying to go stealthily?
Probably, yeah. As badly beaten up as we are, I think we should avoid unnecessary fighting. Everybody else agree with that?
Yep, and I could be stealthy.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. Let's switch our map over. Alright. The cavern opens up in front of you, and most of the stalactites and stalagmites are gone. Indeed, there are paved streets down here. You see buildings, some built by inhabitor crabs. For the purpose of this, most of the lights are not really on anymore, but there are still some glow mushrooms about. There's going to be a lot of power running down here. Everyone give me a perception check as you reach this underground. You've seen kind of bombed out settlements above ground, but this is the first you've seen below. Okay, we got 32, 28. I mean, for what it's worth, most of your party's also rolling high, so like...
Yeah.
if you
I'll
want to
just
save
keep
points, yeah, I think that's reasonable. Okay. So... let's start with... everything 20 or above, which is everybody. And we'll get to the 30s or above in a sec here. The first thing you'll notice is that the air here is very still. Not that there's a lot of movement in other caves, but there is still some breezes, flowing of water, things like that, the dripping of stalagmites. It's just very quiet, more than anything. Everything seems pretty, like, dusty and a long time abandoned, which is what Joan was saying. On the 32 and the 37, Refine and Yo, both of you guys can hear the faintest of hums of electricity. Something is still powered in this little settlement. And on the 37 Refine, it sounds like it's coming from one of the buildings up in this corner. Joan kind of looks around, as do Iridina and Glory. And like, I've never really seen a city, or a settlement of ours quite like this. I mean, we have inhabitor crab buildings, and Iridina's like, it's not our usual place of living, but...
So I assume we're gonna go check out the stuff that's still powered on, right?
Joan frowns, like, there shouldn't be anything. I mean, maybe a backup running somewhere. None of the stuff down here This place is well abandoned. We should keep pushing to the ship before it gets much
Can
later.
I make an engineering check to see if I think that is an accurate statement based on what I'm hearing?
That there it's probably like nothing.
That, like, it's likely something that's just abandoned and not like a thing that's still in operation.
Sure, give me an engineering. I'll say yeah. Interesting. Give me an engineering check.
I would like to use points for that.
Okay, sure. That's crazy.
46.
Refine, you're pretty sure. I mean, that's gotta be some sort of backup generator running on like minimum. Now, what that might look like in biocracy terms, I mean, you've seen plasmalisks. Like, what is there a plasmalisk that's like fucking starving out here? You don't really know like what it is precisely.
Mm-hmm.
But if this were your technology, like you look around at like the amount of time this area's been abandoned, it's gotta be like a pretty good backup generator if it's still running something. Like that's a good piece of equipment to still be out here.
Well, I think then, given that we don't know the condition of the ship and it's still running, we should just go get it in case we need it for our ship.
Give me a sense motive check.
Refine is not good at these.
Hey,
Other people may also want to.
if
make
other
a
people want to
sense
get
motive
involved, feel free. But you know, Refine's
Oh.
definitely gotta do it.
I'll do it.
I think Rogar is just on guard now. I think he thinks something's up.
Yeah, just guard dog.
Well, Refine has thought something's up for a while, and this is like confirmation.
We do honor nat 20s. Shaw.
Nothing's going on here. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yo, this is fine, honestly. You could see, like, it could be fun to set up a club down here. It'd be pretty cool. You're just kind of, like, thinking about it.
I mean, also the fact that she said, "This isn't ours." I don't know. I don't think any of our places look like this. It's like,
No,
well,
no,
then
no.
whose do you think it is?
That was Glorian. Glorian was saying, like, I haven't... He
Oh.
basically was saying, like, I've seen other of our settlements. This is kind of like a different vibe than any of our settlements that I've seen before.
Right, but logic still stands. If it's not yours, probably theirs.
I mean, I think you're pretty sure it is theirs. Like, these buildings are, like, biocracy built, for sure. Because they're, like, the giant shells of those crabs they used to build it.
I'm just not sure it's I don't think it's biocracy still living in them. I think it's Aeon down here.
Oh, I don't think anything's living. I don't think it's Aeons down here. I think that something else is going on.
Shaw on a nat 20. She is speaking very calmly. She is desperate for you guys to keep it pushing and just head. She's basically like like north up this street. She's like, it's got to be up ahead up there, like pretty close. I'm gonna say since you got a nat 20 sense motive check, give me another perception check.
Just shot.
Just Shaw.
32.
Shaw, you see her eyes dart worriedly up toward this building in the top left.
Shaw looks over.
I will say
This
it
is
also.
something.
I'm saying on nat 20. Like, not only is she scared, that paired with your perception check, she does not want you to see what's in that building.
Is that the building I can hear it from, Ben?
That's the building you can hear the generator from.
Yeah, I think Refine's already started to make the way over, having like been like, oh, we should get this for the ship.
Before we started, I'm like, something you want to tell me, Arbalist?
I really think it would be best for everyone if you got me to the council as quickly as possible so we can work on what we need to work on. I don't think this town is relevant to that mission. We should get to your ship quickly. You see at this point, the captain kind of steps back, and Glorian's looking at her as well. Iridina, she's like, Obelisk, what is... If they wish to investigate, let them investigate. We'd be dead if not for that.
First off, I don't like the idea of anything potentially sneaking up on us. Secondly, here, there's only one person I take orders from, and I'll point over to our captain.
I want to approach carefully. If nothing else, if there is something down here, I don't particularly care to leave it for the Aeon throne to find. And if there's supplies we can use to repair the ship, especially if there's a generator of some sort running, that's something we're gonna need.
Alright. Feel free to keep moving your guys in that direction. He's like, move carefully, at least. Where did you put your token, Sean? I don't see you now.
Next to Yo. You put Iridina right on top of me.
Oh, okay.
I was just gonna say, what do you want us to... Why are you trying so hard to not tell us what's going on down here? Isn't it better to tell us before we go in than let us find out for ourselves?
You see, she like looks at you. She's like, looks back. She's like, Captain, back me up here. We should get going. The captain kind of like, she like puts her hand, like her wooden hand, which is like very dangerous. She is more powerful than Iridina for sure. We see Iridina like step back away from the hand, still kind of limping from her ordeal. Like, I mean, even with Ludwig fixing her up, probably like some like blood-stained bandages on the back of her skull. With respect, you're not a councilwoman anymore, Joan. I think we should see what's going on here. Actually, just like, Iridina, there is classified material. Glorian's like, Grandma, what use is that down here if it's classified? I mean, if anything, shouldn't we get it so that the enemy doesn't? Let's take a quick look and then we'll leave.
Yes, methinks
You
the
all
lady
should
doth
both wait
protest too
before
much.
going in. Let's send Espion first. Espion's
Yeah.
got a camera. We can see what's going on in there without actually entering the building.
Yeah.
And then make an assessment from there. Is that more amenable?
See, she kind of like is standing stiffly but shrugs. As you guys keep moving through the streets, you guys do hear like a like just interference across your communication band.
Like that.
Do we want Glorian to be going in or no?
I think he needs to stay back.
You sent Espion?
Yeah. Espion's gonna go in, streaming the video to Refine.
You guys like, is it to your like Cortex directly, or are you like showing it on a tablet to everybody? Type of thing.
I think it's to Refine's Cortex directly, but they can show it on a tablet if they want to.
Okay. Do you think you're doing that? Like, is like everyone like watching the live feed basically?
If Refine's showing it, Shaw will.
I'll keep an eye out around us.
I think Refine probably is not going to show it until like they've gotten a sense of what's in there, if that makes sense. Because, like, if something comes through on there that's going to fuck with us just by seeing it, Refine doesn't want other people to be impacted by that.
SB goes in. Give me a perception check from SB.
Can I do perception check from Refine looking through SB senses?
Yes.
Not great. Not terrible.
SB makes her way into what appears to be a long disused laboratory space. Indeed, you see like beakers, various flasks. You see a lot of kind of grow lights that are barely running, like flickering on low power. Beds of different mushrooms in here, as well as other more regular plants that are beneath UV lights. Those ones seems to be really like kind of starting to die off. You see the generator, for quote unquote, for a better word, in the corner is this giant glass box, about the size of like a computer desk or so. In it is lots of like loamy earth with these mushrooms growing out of it that are purple and like blue streaked. You can see electricity jumping between them, as well as some of them that are older and dying are kind of like sinking back into the earth. If you want to make like an engineering check on how it's functioning, you can.
43.
You think this is some sort of like weird bioelectricity mushroom that sustains itself by like growing rapidly enough to make a lot of them, and then it like degrades into the earth, and from like the lost heat and stuff like that of it disintegrating, it continues the cycle of power. It's not perpetual. It will eventually like run out of being able to do this, but like that cycle is keeping it going. You would also think like this is a pretty hard. Like, if you got to carry, like, it would be like multiple of you guys, like, carrying this giant setup to move it somewhere.
Yeah.
It's not a very, it's a very stationary generation.
Okay.
Alright. You also see a basically like a computer. It seems to be kind of like one of their like analytic, like the tablet ones, but just big, like a desktop version.
Mm-hmm.
You get the sense that like this is one of those type of bugs that can like hibernate in the earth for years at a time.
Sure.
Which basically means you can turn it on and off like a computer.
Mm-hmm.
It's currently off. You also see there is kind of separated by clear plastic like flaps, like, you know, they'd be like in like a meat locker.
Mm-hmm.
There is a back room as well.
All right, let's do it. Let's go. Do you all think I should check the computer first or the room first?
Interesting question.
Back room.
I think clear the room first.
Yeah. Okay. SB will go through the flap.
There is... It's a bit more of a mess in here. There are multiple tables, pretty long. One has been fully knocked over, facing away from SB. The one that you see that is still up, you get closer to it, and you see that it has multiple bands of restraints on it. Something that would be able to at least bind like the wrist, the like around the forehead, around the chest, around the waist, and around the legs of something humanoid sized.
Something humanoid sized? Yeah. Do I see anything humanoid in here?
No. Give me a perception check in here though separately.
$43.
You see what appears to be burn marks on the knocked over table, and some on the walls and ceiling. Give me a life science check. Those are
Pretty
indeed
low roll.
burn marks. Judging from the pattern and the striation, they are burn marks that were made in parallel rows, remarkably resembling what claws would look like.
I see.
What do you do?
I think the first thing Refine is gonna do is just say out loud, "Are you expecting what was in here to still be in here?" To Joan.
Or whoever.
Not saying whoever. Refine is trying very hard not to say anything too incriminating, because they do still have to have Joan on the ship. So Refine is not going to be, like, sharing this in Glorian's earshot, I think.
See, like, Joan's jaw is, like, working. I would imagine there shouldn't be anything left in there.
One of the two rooms is empty, one of them is not. Do we have cause to worry about what is not in the empty room?
Whatever was in there hasn't been in there in a while.
Alright. In that case, I think Espy's gonna go and check out the console.
Alright. Give me a computers check.
49.
You get through the first couple layers of encryption. And you see that this computer is meant to
Oh,
be...
you know what?
Mhm.
That's a 49. I'll use Resolve to give that a +2 to a 51.
Alright. You see that this computer is meant to be logged into by Councilwoman Joan.
Mm-hmm.
You get through her essentially login and
Yeah.
start seeing like various files separated into different folders.
Yeah.
You see a couple of different ones. I know you've been working on their language, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say you see a couple of folders here. I'm going to label them in the chat.
Okay.
One sec. See, first folder. There's lots of small ones. The biggest ones you see by file size are Project Refressive Light, Frugi, and Expansion Common Mycelial.
Okay, let's start at the top, yes.
Alright. It appears to be a series of journal entries along with some data.
Okay.
In the first one, you see a self-recorded video of Joan.
Alright.
The council has sent me to Synthesis. The war effort here needs personal attending to, and things are escalating quickly. This is rapidly becoming one of the largest fronts in the war. I am to do what I can with a focus on seeing if we could use the mycelial caves for our advantage in the coming conflict, as well as hopefully helping coordinate some of our forces on the ground as things become more disparate. My first idea, and I think one that hopefully will prove promising, I will need to recruit some volunteers. See, the video stops. You kind of have SP like skip forward a few videos.
Yeah.
We have gotten volunteers from both the soldiery and the populace who wish to help in the war effort. A couple of dozen now, at least, that my assistants are processing. They all have signed their waivers and seem quite eager for this, regardless of any risk. I think the payoff will be quite important. You see, like, fast forwards like another couple. You see she looks starting to look a bit more haggard. She's like, a couple of days ago, I resigned my post on the council. Ostensibly, this is so I can focus on my own independent arboreal research. In practice, I think this way is safer. I wouldn't want to cause any sort of commotion unnecessarily. Fast forward again. I used to kind of like standing with like a clipboard in front of the camera. Subjects seem to be responding well to the first round of synthesis, though I am having some trouble getting the mycelia networks to work in conjunction with the photosynthetic nature of my typical focus. Hopefully we can combine the two. There are some creatures that work. I mean, lichen works like that. Provides shelter for certain minuscule breeds of plant, while they provide the nutrients from photosynthesis. Lichen protects them. They are repaid in kind. We can get that sort of symbiosis working. Refractive light will be off to a much better start. Couple weeks after that, like sitting at the desk, kind of like rubs her forehead. Some of the volunteers have not made it. Their bodies seemed to reject what was happening. The others are showing promising results, but at a success rate that I don't think my former colleagues on the council would find very acceptable. But the subjects that are succeeding, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but they could change the war effort. With a mastery of light like that compared with the mycelial growth, they're almost like self-sustaining batteries. They wouldn't even need to eat. Even here, underground, with what they can do, they should be able to produce enough light on the spectrum that it will... that they, excuse me, will continue to function. you see like a lot of it has seemingly been scrubbed. But fast forwarding again, like another month or so, you see Joan, her like firefly colony in the arm kind of buzzing around her. You hear the distant sound of kind of like that snap that the rifle that Iridina had made. Not necessarily that was her, but someone using that type of gun, as well as some of the other pistols and things you've seen the Biocracy use, the like ant guns firing off. This project is scrapped. We plan to fall back out of the tunnels if the Aslanti want to waste their time down here sending their probes and larger bots, or even platoons of soldiers. Let them do it. We will seal off as many entrances as we can, and this war will have to be a surface one. I will go back to researching more on the arboreal aspects and cease this failed confluence of ideas. You see one of the assistants like, "Ma'am, I don't think that that he's gonna." Very well. You see she like draws a pistol. You hear off screen. Give me a perception check because it's getting real staticky. Perception check, I would say with refined stats through SB. You hear kind of like amidst the static, like, "Not fair. Your faults. Not fair. Work fine. Work." And you just hear like the crack of her pistol, and that stops. Pack it up. Let's get out of here. That is the last of the files in the Project Refressive like folder.
Okay.
Do you go to the next one?
Yep.
Sorry, I'm just making some notes here. You see this one seems to be like starting from the beginning again, like closer when she first started out here. There is a species out here of sentient fungal entity, the Frugai. I understand that they have populated on several planets. This breed appears to be particularly hardy. From other reports I've seen, we will try and befriend them. At the very least, set up perimeters. They don't come closer. We'll try to communicate with them. I understand they at least have some sentience. I kind of like fast forward some more. The Frugai are tending to stay away from us, although there have been a couple of raids of their kind of soldier class of entity attacking our mushroom farms. It's not good. We need those for fuel for the project. Some of, skip forward. Some of the men have started, as the soldiery have started, not responding well to the psychic assaults of the Frugai. It sounds like they have this idea that we are making abominations. I don't know why they would think that. I mean, we are using mycelial biology just like their own. Mycology. I would hope that they would find that well-reasoned enough. Kind of fast forward, and she's like, "It doesn't really matter, we're pulling out anyway, but for the record, the Frugai are hostile now. They encountered some of the volunteers, and I don't think they truly understood the vision, or perhaps it goes against some sort of strange customs they have. But what do they know? They've never been in a war." It seems to be the end of that. The mycelial expansion one is less audio logs, more just like kind of an extended plan for how the Biocracy is going to keep pushing out from there's a couple of outposts like this one, but like spreading through the underground tunnels, using them more reliably, being able to use them for like behind enemy line tactics, moving troops around quickly. It seems like a lot of those plans were kind of stymied by the Frujai, who rather refused to let equipment through. It was getting pretty costly by the end before it was abandoned to try to keep this expansion going. That's about it. What do you do?
Do I think anyone else in the party could get into this console?
Probably not. I mean, does anyone have a good computer skill? It's pretty much just. I mean, Ludwig's got a 5.
It ain't me.
Seems unlikely. I mean, you think
Alright.
maybe Glorian? Glorian is a scientist, even if he's young. What do you do?
Okay. I'll close out of the console. I'll have SB come back out. And I will just say, it doesn't seem there are any threats in there. I mean, there's still some stuff growing. You guys are, free to. I think we can look around now, but I would still have, after he just took such a big hit earlier today, someone protecting Glorian. And I'm just gonna shoot a message to Shaw that says, "Don't let him touch anything."
Do you shoot anything back, Shaw?
I'll just key in basically just a Y for yes.
Okay. I don't know, but I'm not the strong. I don't know how effective it would be for us to try and take some of this stuff with us. But you guys can go in and check out what you see, and I'll just show like pictures from SB, stills of the room, the front room anyway. Oh, and I'll also send a message to Shaw that says, "Keep Glorian out of the back room."
If
Just
you
to be
got what
extra
you
safe.
needed, we should go.
Fine. Is there anything useful in there? If there's nothing we can need, then we can move on.
I don't know if it's practical for us to carry the fungal battery or not. If it's not, then I say we can move on.
It would probably need at least
I don't see why.
like Rogar would even struggle with it, but if it was
Okay,
Rogar,
then
and
probably
someone-
not worth it.
Okay.
Probably
Then if
not
there's
worth it.
If there's nothing else we need, then we can move on.
Do we need to stay the night in town?
We should be able to get there tonight. I'm hoping, if it's in the caves where I think it is.
What time is it now, Ben? Like 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Shaw frowns.
Can I?
Everyone, give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
I would like to, if possible, write out a message to Joan. But
Write out one for Joan.
yeah, basically, I want to be able to talk to Joan without having to talk in front of Iridina and Glorian.
I mean, you could write something down for her. It might be hard for others to not notice you're doing a note.
Mm,
Up to you.
no, no, not at the moment.
Um. You guys don't see anything yet, but you see Joan double over in pain, clutching her head.
The fuck?
She's gonna take 58 damage. You see her staggering. Shit. We have to go now.
Move out.
Everyone,
Refine is just going to very blatantly say, how many survived?
hold on, let me clear our order, and then we're gonna roll for initiative. You see her turn toward you. She seems like fatigued all of a sudden. It just doesn't say anything in response. All right, go ahead and roll yourselves in. Oh shit! How did I do that? Oh, okay. That was weird. Alright. Hold on, I just gotta do the NPCs. And Ludwig. Alright. Start the order. It's gonna start with Shaw. Shaw, do you have any way to see invisibility right now?
I do not.
Alright. What do you do? See Joan staggering. She's like, we need to go.
Go. Ben, is that a dead end to the north of us, or does that lead out of the settlement?
It would seem to be more of a dead end. The street that led out and up is to the right.
All right, let's go, people.
Like
Cut through
this
the alley to the right.
Yeah.
I'll move slowly so that way I can still keep. I'm gonna motion folks move through the alley so we can get through the next street over and get out of here. And then what I'll do is I'll move just to here. And I am going to ready an action if I see a hostile. If I see an enemy, I will a visible. I will attack it with the best available weapon, which would be either the Dashko in melee or the new Zero rifle at ranged. As soon as I have basically a valid target, I'll take my first shot.
All right, Ludwig is going to move up behind, like near you, and ready an action to shoot the -3
You moved-
debuff.
You move Joan.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
shit,
go
sorry.
instead.
Oops, yeah. Same thing, yeah, readying that debuff. right. Seemingly moving out of the air, you see lines of rainbow forming as the light next to Joan seems to be rent into its constituent parts. You see an emaciated figure wreathed in both light and shadow, and as you look at its body, I'm using art of something that actually exists, but in our world, its skin seems to be covered in a thick lichen. But unlike most lichen, which has kind of like a small microscopic like green, they're not algae, they're called like, what is it called? It's like a different type of algae that's on land. Agi? I don't remember what they're called. Blanking on it. But instead of those, you see that kind of like underneath this shell of lichen are like tree leaves that appear to be growing out of this emaciated figure's skin. You guys see this step out of the light. Still work wrong. Leave us. It is going to lunge toward Joan.
Do our ready actions go off?
Your ready actions go off. Ludwig is going to take a shot. And you can take a shot with your 0 rifle.
It's one against EAC, but that ain't gonna hit it.
That does not hit it. But the dart does, and it'll subtract 3 from this roll. Which will make it miss Joan. As she, like, dives out of the way. She's like, I told you, we need to go, Not go. As it says that, you see more of them. This one stepping out of the house to Shaw's right. Another one stepping out of the doorway of the one to the north. Another stepping out of the doorway to the west. Kill her. You see the other 3 raise their hands. Light seems to gather around their claws and lance towards her in a rainbow beam from 3 directions. She is going to be crit twice and hit once.
God.
Where's the last one of the 3 that are approaching?
Oh, it didn't. Sorry, I must have not clicked change layer all the way. In the doorway to Refine's left there.
Okay.
Alright, she's gonna take 68, 65, 26. She seems, like, not quite bloodied, but very badly hurt all of a sudden. It is SB's turn. What'll you do?
Alright. Is there a 30-foot cone where I can hit these 2 that doesn't hit Joan?
A 30-foot cone?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I can move beforehand, so I could go to like here if that works.
Let me
I think
pull
that
up
should do it.
a cone right quick. 30. Where's my 30-foot one? They got rid of a bunch of the sound packs that I had for templates, or not sound packs, image packs. So we're making do with some ones that are clearly not the right spells.
That's okay.
Sure,
We can just say that SB is playing death metal through the Sonic game.
for sure. I mean, even if SP doesn't move, if it's like this, it'll get those two.
Okay, SB will move to there then and shoot at those two. They need to make con saves.
Fortitude saves?
Yeah, fortitude saves.
One pass, one fail. What's the DC actually before I confidently say that?
26.
Yeah, okay, one pass, one fail. The one right in front of SB is one that fails.
Okay. Not a great roll. Pretty bad roll. Oh well. Still, that's 36 to that one and 18 to the other one.
They both shrink away. Rogar.
Alright. I'll activate photon mode. Pop up the plasma sheath.
Plasma igniting.
And I'm going to do a stellar rush.
Alright, moving toward who?
This one over here.
Alright, let me delete this column.
Bad.
Hello? Now you're taking a swing, I assume.
Yeah.
Three, that'll hit. Just one to the left of you.
Isn't it higher for a charge?
I think it adds 2, so 35. Is the one to the left? I mean, that'll hit for sure.
Yeah.
Alright, one to the left takes 61. Joan is going to...
Oh my god, Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
What?
What's wrong?
My sheet keeps setting my proficiency in my weapon to proficient and not specialized.
Yeah, they do that with the Starfinders.
It's probably when I leveled up, so.
You
Uh,
Joan
add
is
16
going
onto that.
to crit. Add 16, you said? Hold on. Let me do
Yeah.
that first. Joan's gonna crit. Save myself some time here and just roll. Joan is going to do 105 fire damage, although it does seem to be slightly reduced. This one is bloodied. She kind of shouts, she's like, "You can't be trusted! You're not even human!" She will 5-foot step back after that. We're fine. Both the ones on the left are bloody. The ones on the above and to the right have not been hit.
I'm trying to think if Refine is gonna try and... I'm trying to think if Refine would try and do this.
dangerous situation, to be sure.
All right. Yeah, I think Rapun's gonna try it. How long does it take? Would it take like a full action to write something down, or would that be like a move action?
That depends how long it is.
Let me count the words.
Okay, I'm getting a pen out. See how fast I can write whatever you say. All right, I got a stopwatch and a pen. What are you trying to say?
All right. Well, or just like type out and put onto a thing that someone else can read.
Who's doing it? Refine?
Refine, yeah.
Okay, what is it?
This is Captain Iridina Shamal. We are here to get an escort on an urgent mission for the Biocracy.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can time myself doing this. Okay, I feel like you get most of it through.
Okay. In that case, I would like to write that down. Go to here, give it to Iridina, and say, read this as loud as you can. And then use my hypergraph to move to here.
All right. Find over to there. It's Yo.
Actually, wait.
Oh, okay.
No, the better plan would be to go to here.
Okay.
And then I can just save the hypergraph.
Okay.
And I can still give it to Iridina.
Yo.
Where is Iridina in the order, by the way?
She's just going on Joan's turn.
Okay.
Trying to just simplify it for myself.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Trying to think of what would be a good position here. All right, probably about here. I like the idea of being at least try to avoid swinging distance from these things if I can. So here, all right. All right. I guess hearing Captain Shaw tell us to try to get up the alley here, I think I'll go ahead and move in that position there, and then take a shot at this one with my digitizer pistol.
All right. Go for your shot.
All right, 34 against EAC.
That'll definitely hit.
All right. Yep, 25 sonic damage.
All right. Takes that full damage.
All right, and that'll be my turn.
Shaw.
Yeah, it was surrounded. Nothing for it. I think it's full attack on the one next to S. We'll start with the one next to SP. If that one goes down, I'll do the one closest to me that Yo just hit. I trust Rogar to kill the last one. The other one to the left. So I'm gonna full attack with the new Zero rifle.
All right. Starting on which one?
The one next to SP. Hang on a second.
This one.
Is my that's why. Shit. Hang on. Those should be 2 lower, and I forgot to code this thing to do 3 attacks. Hang on. Sorry, new weapon.
You're good. Because yeah, it should be 3, right?
So, yeah, so those should be 28 and 27, and then I'm gonna roll another. Just take the first one.
Okay. 28, 27.
These are against EAC. Shit. Not great. Hopefully the first 2 hit.
The first 2 do hit. As the rifle impacts the one you're pointing to twice, you see the cold spread across the lichen and shrivel the leaves underneath as the temperature radiates through that outer layer. It seems to be vulnerable to cold, and those 2 shots take it out.
Cool. They don't like cold. Oop, there's the kitty. That was my turn. So that was a full attack. I'm gonna 5-foot step to here. That way, if they attack Yo or Ludwig with the ranged attack, I can dive in front.
All right, Ludwig is, now that one's dead, gonna try and shoot the one above you, Shaw, with the -3. I know I'm not being very creative with Ludwig, but it's what we got.
Yeah, his class is really complicated.
I just have too many moving pieces on the rest of it. That'll hit. It'll take the 30. It can indeed bleed. It's taking the -3 penalty. How much is it bleeding for? Bleeding for 7. Alright. The one on the far left was like, "You don't know." The one on the top was like, "What we see." Or on the right, "It's too much." You see as they begin to stride toward the party from all 3 directions, they start trailing their claws in the air next to them as they go, and rend light next to them in a square adjacent, as well as their body begins to ripple and waves of light, colors that defy explanation, things that shouldn't be on the visible light spectrum begin to radiate out from them. With those 2 abilities happening at the same time, I'm going to need everyone here to make 2 will saves.
Do you want to do this person by person?
Yeah, let's start with Shaw.
Alright, first one. Alright. Then the second one.
Alright, nothing happens on the first thing.
Oh
wait, no, there is something on a success.
I'm going to spend a resolve and use greater Iron Will to reroll the second one.
Okay.
Well, it's better, but I don't think it's enough.
It actually is.
Is this a fear effect? Okay, cool.
The first one, on a pass, you take 7 damage and you are sickened.
What kind of damage?
7 untyped damage.
Alright, so just flat damage. Okay.
Yeah, it just goes through.
I am sickened.
I'm going to activate where their bubbles of light are going. Next 2 saves are going to be on Refine.
Okay. I assume these are sight-based?
They are, yes.
Alright. I take a -2 on both of them.
What? From why?
The eyes do technically have a downside.
Oh, you're fucking reroll number things?
Yes.
That's so funny that that's never come up before. Okay,
It
so
should not come up.
you fail the first one, you pass the second one. The second one, on a pass, nothing happens.
Okay.
On the first one, however, you take 2 points of intelligence damage and
Oh,
1 point of wisdom damage.
okay. Do these heal naturally, or do they just not heal?
I believe you can heal 1 per rest.
Okay,
I will double check that, but I believe that is the case.
that's
Brutal.
that's real bad. That's real bad.
Yo, 2 will saves.
All right, first one. And then second one.
Yo passes both. Yo, you still take 6 damage and are sickened. Alright, Ludwig. What we got? Let's see it. Both fail.
I'm gonna give him a re-roll against the bad one.
Okay, the first one? Alright.
Yeah.
Let's try again. Still a fail.
Had to try.
He is going to take 1 to int and 3
That's
to
a
Wiz.
that last one's a will check. Or is that
Those
not a
are
will
all-
save?
All will saves are will checks. It's
Oh, okay.
I believe so. Yeah, they're all checks.
it's a system issue.
Alright.
I feel like his will save should be higher than a 5.
I agree. I don't know if it's that low, I'm realizing.
If he has 0 to wisdom naturally,
He does have 0
That-
wisdom naturally.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
all
what you
right.
get. If you don't have good saves,
Okay, shit, who hasn't gone yet? Rogar. And
Was doing that their standard action? The weird thing.
so the aura is a swift action.
Oh, okay.
The Spect Rend is a action, and then they also moved.
Oh, okay.
That
I assume the
5
one next to
was
me
stepped,
took
yeah.
a 5 foot.
Yeah.
So is this one will save or?
2 will saves.
Alright.
Because it's giving off the aura, and it rent the air to show like even more insane colors.
So which one's the worst one? The first one
The
or
first
the?
one. First one's bad. Alright, pass.
Alright.
Pass, you're good. You take 5 damage and are sickened. That is way better than it could be. Alright, give me SB next, and then I'll do all the NPCs.
does SB even need to make
That's a good point. You're...
save?
No, neither of them. Never mind. SB's
Okay.
fine. Alright, Joan. Pass both. She takes a little bit of damage. Glorian. Glorian passes the first one, but fails the second one, and is going to be confused. Iridina, luckily, also passes both. Okay. Takes some damage as well. Alright. All that's happening. And then... Refine, I'm gonna need you to make another will save. As another one appears in the doorway over here.
I'm gonna give Refine a re-roll on that one.
It's if it's visual based, I'm likely to fail. Like
It's
very
not.
likely to fail. 20.
That is still a fail.
Okay.
This being fills your mind with a flood of images. First of all, you take 69 damage. You're welcome.
Okay.
Guitar stuff intensifies. You are fatigued for 1 round.
Okay.
As your mind is filled, you see like you're literally seeing like first person perspective out of someone's eyes as they go into the lab. They shake Joanne's hand, like, I'm here to apply for the program. She's like, you're doing a great thing for the biocracy. If we can get these biomods to work, you and the others like you could push back the Aslanti advance, and maybe we could finally have a winning side on one of our fronts. And you see memories past that of them, like, cutting into them and inserting these like plant tendrils, pairing it with the lichen that grows over, and as the lichen grows over, there's almost this loss of sensation as the experiments begin to change your body, because indeed in this moment it feels like your body. You begin to see the light spectrum around you in ways that no one else around you who is still base human seems to be able to. It twists around you. At first it feels wonderful. It feeds the plants on you. The plants feed the lichen that's protecting you. You become a self-sustaining battery of a person with no need of any other sustenance. And then you feel things start to change as your perspective around you grows darker and more twisted. Things hurt. The light hurts. The shadow hurts. Nothing feels as it should, and as your mind begins to go, one of the last things that you feel and think is that this was a mistake. This is Dr. Joanne's fault. How could the biocracy do something like this, even in an experiment? As Refine gasps, kind of snaps back to reality from that. Another one is going to appear down the road to the south. This one okay, we need to leave this a bit up to fate here. Shaw, give me a D3 roll. Alright, Captain Iridina Shamal, as this thing, it puts its hands in front of its face, and then it spreads them to the side. The whole face seems to be awash in rainbow colors. It looks right at her. She's going to make a will save. On a nat 20, she's going to pass. She feels her mind begin to go out of her control. And she's like, no, not again! And pushes back against it. And is fine. That is the end of the Refressives rounds, or their round. Rogar, it is you.
Gotta kill the one next to me.
Right. And then I think after Rogar's turn, let's take a quick bathroom break. I meant to do it after their turn, but I distracted myself.
Versus EAC.
EAC. The first two miss. Well, it does take 77 damage, looking way past bloody. This one is probably any one strike from you would finish it off.
Fair.
Alright, let's take a quick bathroom break. We'll come back in a few minutes and continue the fight. Alright. You're back amidst this crazy fight. Rogar just took his swings. It's Joan. You see Joan kind of like staggering around. It's just like, it's not. We were losing. We could lose the whole. We could still lose the whole planet. You all need to stay down. She is going to. Her speed is going to increase.
Oh, question.
Yes.
Rogar, on your turn, did you haste us or not?
Isn't this our second turn?
This is the
Yeah.
second turn. It has to be.
Yeah,
next
second turn, no haste yet.
It was like a resolve thing he was doing, I think, to charge up faster. Was that the dealio?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's gonna run up
So-
and do a punch over here. She's gonna hit. She deals about 40 fire damage, but again, it is reduced. It's kind of the only damage type she has, really. Iridina is going to shakily unshoulder her rifle. Actually...
Is she not going to say what I told her to say?
Oh, sorry, yeah. She's going to try to say that.
Because I want to see if that does anything.
I'm
curious.
Hold on, okay. She gets throughout most of your message, saying, like, you know, I'm Captain Iridina Schmal, we're on a special mission for the Biocracy. She is going to make a diplomacy check here. One of them, they kind of like turn and again doing like that piecemeal speaking, kind of jumping from one to the other. It's like, too little, too late. The Biocracy is rotten. She kind of like looks back at you, like eyes wide, like, oh, fuck.
Right.
Send it.
I kind of figured we had to try, but I think at this point...
I will say, I think she
Ben
doesn't
can-
use an action because it is an active diplomacy check.
Yeah,
But she
that's
will. I think she readies her rifle. She was definitely trying not to get into the fights, as she was really hurt by her previous experience. But she's like realizing the desperation is now even worse than it was, but hours ago. Glorian, on the other hand, is confused currently. Which means I'm gonna have to roll the D100. Come on. 47. He just begins to babble incoherently as he looks around him at all the lights.
That could have been worse.
We're fine.
How is Joan looking?
Not good.
Alright, as I prepare to have stuff to do with basically nothing available to me, resource-wise, would you all rather I was protecting Iridina or Joan?
If we lose Joe and we lose everything that we're here to do, I can take care of Iridina.
Alright. I'm gonna fly actively through this one's range, provoking an op attack.
Which one did you fly through? Oh, moving
The
down.
one
Okay,
next
I
to
see.
Joan.
It was lagging on my screen for a hot second. It's going to take a swing with those crazy claws.
Alright.
That is going to be... God, I have so many fucking... I need to close some of these tabs. I need Psycho right now. 29?
That will somehow still miss, despite the fatigued.
You see these claw, like those rain, like they're somehow dripping light as they go right by Refine's face.
And then I'm going to pick up Joan, use my hypergraft, and fly us on top of one of the buildings.
All right. Are you just going to the one to the right of you? Just
How
wherever.
tall are they?
30 feet.
Okay. I'm trying to get to basically a point where none of them can line of sight Joan.
I think you can do that if you get her dead on the roof, like right on the middle of the roof. I'm gonna, if you want to bring her to the one to the right of you, I'm gonna move that lighting wall off just so you can still see the battlefield and not be blacked out.
All right, I'll do that. Get Joan up there.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
And then I'll drop Joan off and use the rest of my movement to get back here so that I can be prepared to escort either Glorian or Iridina up to a roof where no one can see them. That's it for... Oh, have I not used an action yet? I haven't used an action yet. Which one's looking the most injured?
The one on the left.
The one by Rogar.
Yeah, far
I
left.
will take a shot at that one.
Alright, go for it.
Crazy roll.
That is a hit. What is that one? Acid, right? So
Slashing.
No, slashing.
slashing. Oh, it just corrodes later, right?
Yeah.
All right, this one is truly Death's Door territory now.
51 wasn't enough?
No.
Goddamn.
It really was close.
Oh, wait, I didn't roll the dice right.
What do you need to add?
I don't have overcharge ticked. Oh, wait, no, I do. Never mind.
Okay.
All good.
Okay, in that case, it's gonna go to Yo. Yo, this one is, if you hit it, it dies. The other ones, this one's slightly injured from Joan, and the others are like each slightly injured, but not by a lot.
If you kill... Sorry, I won't say anything.
Right. All right. But since you're in melee range with these two, do I still get that attack bonus from you?
You do. Ben, can Shaw shout something if he sees Yo looking at targets?
Yeah, that's fine.
Shaw would say, "Finish the one by Rogar. Let's free him up so we can get into one of the fresh ones."
It's like, all right, Captain. Let's see here. In that case, I'll just go ahead and over here. Oop, and then, yep, go ahead and take a shot at this one here in front of Rogar
All right,
with my digitizer pistol.
line that pistol up. Let's see it. Unfortunately, that's not going to do it.
Tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and send channel points to reroll that.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Hell yeah. Line the pistol up. Come on, baby. Excuse me. Oh,
Yes!
what
Natural
a
20!
reroll! Absolutely hit. You blow the head off of this truly cursed individual. Drops dead right in front of Rogar.
Yeah, it's
Hell
like
yeah.
you see like the it's like, let me show you what a real rainbow looks like, and you see like it the beam travel down the barrel of the pit.
The like RGB lights. Hello?
Yeah.
Yep, just hit it right
Okay.
between the eyes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Alright.
There's a flash of light. This thing goes down. Sands ahead. It's gonna be Shaw next.
All right. So with seeing Rogar freed up, Shaw turns to so both of the ones next to me look about the same in terms of damage.
Yeah, they're pretty much the same.
I'll go for the one that's already wounded because the one that took the hit from Ludwig's. Actually, that one's debuffed, isn't it?
That one has a -3 to hit right now.
I'll go
put
with
a little
the. Then I'll
thing
go
on
for.
so you guys know.
Yeah, then I'll go for the fresh one, the one that doesn't have the stuff on it.
Okay.
Although because I'm sickened, how long does the sickened last, Ben?
It's gone. Well, one turn.
So I'm no longer sickened. All right, that was going to change how many attacks I did with Adashko. All right, but with that gone, because I didn't want to be making those attacks at -8.
That is fair.
All right, but full attack.
Can you step and then shoot? Because frost does effect damage.
That's actually a good point. Yeah, I'll do that then, and I'll move to here. Ben, if I move to here, I can still shoot the one on the other side of Ludwig, right? Or is he block line of sight?
I feel like you could just shoot him.
Okay, then yeah,
You're a
then
lot
I will
taller
use
than
the.
Ludwig, and it's like shoulder mounted.
Yeah, all right. Then I will use. Thank you. Then I will use the rifle, 3 attacks into it.
All right, let's see it. Jesus. The middle one will hit, and it is
Double
vulnerable,
damage,
so it like
isn't it?
doubles the damage. Takes 88. This one is bloody.
Sadly, I don't have points, or I would give you a reroll.
I spent all mine too. That's unfortunate.
Ludwig will 5-foot step back. Oh shit, that's the wrong one.
Can he only have one target debuffed at a time, or can he
That's
spread?
what
Can
I'm
he hit another
trying to
one?
look up right now. Okay, so how many can be active?
I don't think there's anything that limits the number that you can do because it just takes an attack.
Yeah, I don't see anything on the inhibitors. I'm gonna say he can do it, and if he can correct me later when he comes back. So shooting. I don't even know. Honestly, I feel like probably shooting one of the ones at full. So this one down here. $27 should hit. So it'll take 39. Gets the bleed as well. Bleeding for plus how much is it? Oh, plus 5. It's bleeding for like 14 right now. Alright, that is their turns. This guy takes 14 bleed. The one up there takes 7 bleed. Bring her back. You don't know what we went through. I'm gonna need a will save from everybody. That's not me. So just the 4 of you who are actually playing today.
Oh,
Oh, Nix.
Am I in that aura?
This is not an aura. This is a ranged spell that they're doing.
Okay.
Is this? Oh, doesn't matter. I made the save anyway. Would this count for my spell resistance, Ben?
Oh shit, yeah, it would. You made the save
So-
anyway, yeah.
Spell resistance 20 for whatever that's
It's
worth.
20? Okay. Oh man, good thing I gave all these guys spell resistance. That was worth it. Everyone passes but Refine.
Okay.
Which I believe is... I think you have... Yeah, we'll save for half. It is technically it's 4 different instances of this, so I'm going to roll this 4 times. Okay. Shaw. 59 halved to 30.
And is this on type damage?
This is... Yeah, it's just untyped. This is a psychic thing that's happening.
Okay.
Sorry, Yo. 50 halved to 25.
All right.
Rogar. 64 halved to 32. Refine. 56.
Okay.
Ben, I take it the one beat my SR.
Oh shoot! Yeah, sorry. I gotta.
Otherwise I take no swing.
It would have been yeah.
Okay, just making sure. It's not hard to beat it, but it's a
They're
I have
pretty
it's a
high
defense
cast
I have.
level, so. It's...
Yeah, it's a defense I have. I got to use it.
I gotta check something here. I will also say, Shaw and Yo and Rogar. Well, I guess and Refine. Everyone should have had to make another will save for the auras that you guys are still standing in.
Rogar shouldn't
Rogar's-
be in one, right? Because the thing.
Yeah, he killed it.
Oh, sorry, that one is dead. So Rogar's chilling. Yeah, you're good.
I was hoping I'd kill one of these. So we each need to make a save.
If this is visual, then this is at a -2.
Okay, so you get a 24, 29,
I'm good.
12. Okay. So, Refine. You take 10 and are sickened. Shaw, you take 7 and are sickened. Yo, you take 2 intelligence damage and 4 wisdom damage. The colors just swirling around you guys, causing the mind to reel.
Sorry, who's taking that wisdom damage?
You're fine.
Yo did.
Yo did.
Rogar, you didn't have to do anything. I forgot you're actually outside of all the auras.
Okay.
Which means you're not sickened anymore.
We'll say these ones are also gonna... You will be starting your next turn in an aura, because they are gonna move up and both swift action start more auras.
The one that just moved next to me, I'm gonna hit.
Go for it. Well, I set up his thing. That will hit for 81. I will subtract it in 1 second. Alright. That is for real the end of their turn right now. It is SB.
Which one looks the most injured?
Honestly, they're all pretty equal right now. I think technically the absolute lowest would be the one to the right of Shaw, who got hit by the avalanche rifle.
Okay.
Basically, like, he's a little below bloodied. The bottom two are, like, a little above bloodied.
Yeah.
And the top one hasn't taken that much damage yet.
Um, is Glorian still confused?
No, he was only confused for 1 round.
Right. Um. Espy's gonna take a shot at the one that's the most injured, I guess.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's a hit for sure. Takes the damage. Spot on my back, I can't itch. Anything else from SB?
No, that's it for Espy.
Okay. In that case, it will go to Rogar. Your turn.
I'll give us all haste.
Hell yeah. Well, how many is it specifically? Because you guys do have extra party members, but I assume you're just going actual party.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if I run out of, definitely exclude Glory.
How many can you do?
I'm just looking right now.
Okay. If it's 5, that's pretty much just you in the party, yeah.
6 plus myself.
6 plus yourself? Okay, so you could also get Iridina. I think you do get Glorian because he's the last one. I guess you could also get SB instead if you want.
SB.
Alright. So it is literally everyone but Glorian right there.
Yeah.
You guys see those solar flames expand out of Rogar, and you get that familiar feeling of speed as the flames wrap themselves around your limbs.
I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way to the right.
This one?
Yeah.
God. Jesus. The bottom one will hit 75.
All right.
This guy's pretty big chunk below bloody now. Refine, I'm going to say retroactively, give me a diplomacy check on Joan.
Refine is planning on getting Glorian out next.
I think it's more just does Joan even care
Oh.
to stay up there? How's she even gonna... She's not gonna jump down. She doesn't have any way to cushion the impact. I think she kind of just like moves up to the edge of that top ledge and tries to do the like line firefly thing from afar into the one to the right of Shaw. But she misses. Doesn't have the because the fireflies kind of scatter before they get to their target. We're fine. It is you.
Are Glorian or Iridina doing anything?
Oh, sorry. Yes, thank you. I try to make it easier on myself by not adding them, but I should just add them because I keep blanking.
Add them in and put the same initiative.
It's true. I'll do that next time. Iridina's gonna 5-foot step, which gives flanking with Yo. She is going to flick out what looks like a just knife carved from the shell of like a beetle, basically, and is gonna go in for the trick attack. That'll hit. Need more of those dice. There we go. She is going to deal... okay, they don't have actual DR. So yeah, she deals 42 to the one next to her. Bringing this one to below bloodied. She's like panting hard, like a line of blood kind of trickling down the corner of her mouth. She's like, We gotta do this quick. We gotta get out of here.
She is hasted, by the way, Ben.
That's true. I mean, she doesn't get this trick attack on all of them, but she could do her other attack. Okay, respectable. She adds like another 18 in there.
Damage is damage.
Damage. Shaw.
Whoa!
Oh,
You
sorry.
skipped both
I
me
double
and
tapped.
Yo.
I double tapped.
You also skipped me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I clicked it twice. Is what I meant. alright.
Pick up Glorian.
Okay.
Carry Glorian up here.
That will op attack from this one on.
Even if I'm flying, like higher
I
than
feel
it.
like the angle makes sense. Yeah, you just go over.
Okay.
Because how much fly speed do you have?
60. Plus however much haste gives me.
Another 30.
Oh yeah, so 90.
So 90. Yeah, you should be able to go up there vertically as well. Yeah, that's fine. No op attack.
Dropping Glorian behind me.
I think he's just like, Grandma!
On the
Fall
way, I'm going
back.
to tell him, make sure she stays out of sight.
He's like trying to pull her back, but it's not a great attempt.
In that case, I want to get in the way of their view of her. Is there a place I can do that?
I mean, if you're flying, so you just kind of like hover in front of her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I would say so.
And I will take a shot at whichever one is the most damaged at the moment.
The one below Rogar.
28
will
against
hit.
AC for 68 slashing.
This one is on death's door, barely alive. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, it's gonna bring us to Yo.
Alright. Once again, I will go ahead. I'll attempt to move away this way.
It takes a swing, but you have mobile, right?
Correct.
35.
Yep,
Against-
even with the mobility still hits.
Okay, it's gonna take a swing. It's gonna go. 46 slashing damage.
Alright, still in this. Alright, and then I will go ahead and take attack with Digitized Pistol against the one in front of Rogar here.
Alright, snipe that
Since
kill.
since I am hasted, I will go ahead and full attack.
Oh, true, yeah. You like dive roll out of the way. It still catches you on like the back of your coat and armor on the way by. Ooh.
Oof.
Neither shot gonna hit though.
Yeah, it's that sticking that's doing it to me. But that's my turn.
All right, Shaw.
Yeah, because I just got sick and I don't get to lose it. I'm gonna plant my feet. Then full attack. I'm gonna start with the one that almost dead one in front of Rogar. If that
Okay.
one dies, then I'll do to the one to my right.
Oh, Yo does need to make a will save, as does Refine, so you guys start within the aura of insanity.
Ah, right. Alright.
It's actually called the impossible aura, if we want to get technical. You were both fine. You each take.
And now I have to make one.
You would also have to take one, yeah, right now. Yo takes
good.
4, Refine takes 6. You're both second.
Okay.
And what do I take then?
You take 7.
Okay. Full attack. I'm going to start with try and kill the one next to Rogar. If that one dies, then the one to my right.
Okay.
Oh, I hope those all hit.
The 26 just barely misses, but the first one kills the one by Rogar. As you swivel to the right, you land another 88 on the one to your right. It is barely alive and on death's door.
I'm gonna give Shaw a reroll on the one that missed.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I'll just take the first one then.
Pretty much, if you hit, it'll kill it.
29.
That will hit.
That kills him.
One shot, other one. That again, that ice seems to just radiate through the lichen to the inner body in a way that it can't protect. Cold shriveling the plants, keeping it alive. That one drops as well.
And then with the haste, Ludwig is still in stamina right now.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna zip around to here, past him, so that way I can back up Captain Shamal to here. That way I can shield them both and not block Ludwig's line of sight.
Got it.
So,
All right, that'll be Ludwig then. He's just gonna try to shoot the one next to Iridina, keep doing damage. That'll hit.
it's already bleeding.
It's already bleeding. I mean, he could technically roll one higher than he did. He doesn't, but so it stays at the highest value. All right, it'll be their turns. First of all, one of the top takes 7. One at the bottom takes 14. Then another one will appear in the doorway.
Oh, you're kidding me.
As another one appears in the alleyway as well.
You could Ben. This you could pull some punches now.
It's bad down here. Hey, look, you could have taken her advice and bailed, but then you wouldn't know what you know.
Price of knowledge.
They're both going to do their swift actions to activate their auras. These are going to take some different approaches here. I'm going to need a will save on Rogar and a will save on Shaw. Alright.
Channel points.
Channel points it is.
Fuck's sake.
Alright. You feel an overpowering presence in your mind, Shaw. But you push
Did I
it
not
away.
save?
No, you
Okay.
push it away. Rogar, you feel your conscious mind subside as you fall under the control of the one on the left. You hear in your head, "Kill that one," and you see a picture of Shaw. The one next to Shaw is kind of out of fancy tricks right now. Is just going to try to take a swing on you. You have the cold gun. 37 versus KAC on Shaw.
Miss.
Deflects off your armor. The colors, the rainbow colors dripping off of its claws, not hurting you. The one at the top is going to look at Ludwig and cause another will save. Ludwig fails. Pretty low roll though. Ludwig is going to take 41. Still in stamina, but it's getting lower. And that is all of them right now. It is SB.
Delay until after Rogar.
I will say, I don't know that you would know what's happening with Rogar in character.
I was planning to delay until after Rogar to see if one of them died anyway.
Okay. I will allow that.
That is the
Right.
reason, because is if one of them had died and there were only 3 remaining, Espy would have started to do something away from the fight.
That is fair. Rogar, do whatever you can to kill Shaw.
Step there, activate photon mode. I'm not sickened, am I?
You are sickened currently.
Okay.
Honestly might be a saving grace here.
I'll take it.
Alright, full attack.
EAC or KAC, because that will matter a great deal.
EAC. Oh, actually, yeah, KAC, because I don't have Plasma Sheath. Oh.
Then then they all miss.
Oh.
If it's KAC.
You feel like the looming presence of Rogar behind you as you turn around, just like parrying the fucking solar axe with your Doshiko.
And then look-
Desperately fending him off.
Does it?
I'd say give
I'm
me a
guessing
sense
he
motive
look-
check, honestly.
I don't know. I'm like, the fuck are you doing?
Espy.
Alright. Well, given that we're not down to 3 of them, I think Espy's gonna have to try and do something here.
I would say that is a fair assessment.
The question is what?
Do I get like a save at the end of my turn, or
Let me double check that right now. I haven't used this spell in a while. Yeah, give me a new saving throw at the end of your turn.
we'll save again?
Yes. And this one is at a +2.
Fucking channel points.
Do you have improved Iron Will? There you go.
He does, but I think he's out of points, resolve points.
I have the points I want to save them.
Okay. That does pass though on a 30. You break free.
Are there any of them that look very injured?
The one in between Rogar and Iridina. That being said, she is getting flanking again because Rogar broke free. But this is the
Okay.
weakest. Followed by
I'll still
the
take a
one
shot at it.
above is injured, and then the other 2 are at full.
But Espy will just take a full attack and probably miss all of them. But hey,
Okay.
24 and 25 against the AC.
Vroom, vroom, Sonic like echoes through the cavern. But no, it does not hit.
Well, Espy's hasted. Like, there's not much to do.
No, I mean, look, you do what you got to do. This is a very dangerous situation.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, there was a world there where Shaw and Rogar were both going to be coming after you all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I will say, sorry, on Rogar's turn, you did still start in the impossible auras, so I need a will save from that as well. Rogar takes 3 int damage and 1 wisdom damage. I will remind everyone that if you get to 0 on either of those, you go into a coma.
Calling Rogar dumb.
I mean, I'm assuming it's not very high.
It's average.
Okay, alright, respectable. So we have like 7 now?
Yeah.
That's more close than I would be comfortable with. Alright, it's Joan and the NPC crowd. I honestly, alright. I'm going to give Glorian a diplomacy check versus Joan to pull her back into cover, because she is... Realistically, if she gets hit by a spell, she could go down. I'm going to give him a bonus because it's his grandma. All right, that's 2 on the dice is not gonna do it. She's absolutely just still trying to snipe stuff.
Can she snipe stuff and then move back?
I'm gonna give her a will save because
Okay.
shit is unraveling for her right now. Like this is stuff
her
that needed to
literal
stay
nightmare.
buried
Yeah.
real bad. First of all, let's see if she hits. She's gonna try to hit the one that's really injured. God damn it, she's missed like almost everything. She misses again. Alright. Will save. She's just in full panic mode. Badly, like, blood running from both nostrils from the psychic assault. She is gonna stay right there. Iridina, can someone do something helpful here from the NPCs? With the 2 from flanking, that's a hit.
Is this a trick attack?
This is a trick attack, so it's this could do it if she rolls hot. Where'd my other D8 go? There it is.
And she can also do other attacks afterward because of
Yes, for
haste.
sure. She is also going to try to knock it prone with this as part of the trick attack. Okay, she does 29, which was not a very high roll, but it does knock him prone, which means its AC is now 4 lower on the second strike. She hits again. We're not trick attacking, but she still has her good knife. It has 15 health left, and she does 16 and kills it as she stabs it through the chest.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Alright.
That is all the NPCs. Refine. Two of them are at full health. The blue Orid one is bleeding and a bit below max.
Yeah, going for the blue Aura one.
Yep.
Because that's the one lowest. 32 for 47.
That hits for 47.
Alright.
This one is
Then
just
fly
above 40.
down. Pick up Iridina. Drop off Iridina and fly back in front of Joan.
Alright, she kind of tries. In character, she's doing this on her turn, but she's like sheathing her knife, and the animal crawls up on her shoulder, sticks its long tongue out, it hardens, and becomes her rifle.
Just, yeah, body blocking Joan as much as possible.
That's gonna go to Yo. Yo is still starting in an impossible aura, so I'm gonna need a will save.
All right.
There's gonna be a fail. Yo takes 2 int damage and 4 wisdom damage. What are your ints and wisdom at right now after taking a couple rounds of that?
Let's see here. Intelligence is now at 9, and wisdom is now at 6.
Okay.
Wait.
Now
Yeah,
take the
not
rest of your
great.
turn still.
All right. All right. Definitely want to get out of these auras. So go ahead and move over here. Doop. All right. And then I'll take a shot at the blue aura one with my digitizer pistol. Try
Got
that
it.
full attack again.
Yes, sir. You see Yo, they like hold their head, stagger over to the side, level the pistol. 2 rapid shots, but they fly wide.
Yeah, and having 4 arms, I can actually use 2 of them to hold my head while firing.
That's true, yeah, just clutching your skull like walled shooting. Shaw, thankfully you are just ever so slightly out of any of the impossible auras.
Yep, and I am no longer means I'm not sick in this round, which is lovely.
Correct, you are normal now.
Next verse, same as the first, full attack with the cold rifle. I'm going to focus on the one to the north first, try and kill it. And then if that one drops, I'm going to go with the one to the right.
Okay.
I'm hoping Rogar can kill the one to the left. All again. All right, so the first one, does 29 hit EAC on the first one?
29 does. It doubles to 110, which does not drop it, but the second one will.
Third attack misses.
2 pulses of cold. Another one drops. We are left with 2 of these refressive beings.
And what I'm going to do...
Oh, yeah, go ahead, sorry.
No. No, I'm going to hold my ground. Although I can't really block... These things are spells. I can't really block any of their attacks, right? I can't use my bodyguard stuff.
They could potentially. You've seen them only do it once, or no, you saw them do it a couple times. Those 3 all shot beams of energy at Joan to start.
Then
the
I'll
fight.
hold position at Ludwig and Yo to in case they do that again.
All right. Ludwig is gonna try to give the one far. Oh shit! Didn't mean to move that. Back here. Try to give the one farthest away the hit penalty. Which it will do. Bleeding for 13 now. It's taking the -3 penalty, and it takes 34 damage. Alright, that's them. It immediately takes the 13 bleed. This one's gonna move up to here.
Am I in its aura with as high up as I am, or no?
You're even with Joan right now?
Yeah.
Then no, you're above it.
Okay.
It's like a 15-foot dome, essentially.
Alright.
And you're probably like 25 feet up right now.
Yeah, yeah.
What are they going to do this turn? They both used that ability already. One's gonna move up, but not enough to provoke. They are both gonna cause will saves on Shaw.
Alright, is this a spell effect?
These are spell effects. It's
So,
SR 20.
spell resistance
right?
20.
They will both get through, unfortunately.
Alright. So, will saves. First one. I'm
Pass.
good.
Pass both.
I think that's... Alright.
Alright, so you're gonna have 56 to 28. And then 48 to 24. So 28 and then 24.
It's 52. Okay.
That is their turn.
Still in stamina.
Rogar, you are starting in an impossible aura now, so I need a will save before you do anything.
Am I still second?
If you fail, you will be second. But at the end of your... Like, you're not currently second.
Okay.
That is a pass. You will take 12 damage and are second. But then you can continue your turn normally.
Alright. I'm gonna use channel points to reroll the middle one.
Okay.
Take the top one out this one.
You got it. Alright, so laying into it with 3 hits, gonna be a lot of damage here. It's gonna be 49, 70, 63. 49, It is badly below bloodied now. For you, it's probably one shot.
Okay.
SB.
SB's gonna disappear into the building to start doing that thing that I said I wanted her to do.
Yeah, you messaged me about it.
Alright. That's it.
In that case, it is going to go to Joan, Glorian, and Iridina. Glorian's still trying to convince her to step back. Grandma, I know you. It seems like you did something wrong here, but the council needs you alive. I need you alive for me, but the biocracy needs you alive. And he is going to convince her to take a step back into full cover. Or total cover. So
Thank God.
Iridina is going to try to take a sniper shot at the one in front of Rogar. But unfortunately that will miss. Which brings us to Refine.
Alright. I'm gonna take a shot at the one in front of Rogar.
You got it.
I assume that misses.
It does miss.
Then I'm gonna fly, pull Shaw out of the aura, and then fly myself up to here.
I will say with Shaw, I feel like you gotta make a strength check or something with Shaw. He is heavy.
Alright.
Yeah.
Just like
My
he's
armor
in,
is light,
he's
I'm
in
still in-
full fucking armor. Like,
Yeah.
Can I
mean,
use my mag boots to pull?
I will lower the DC if you use your bag boots. The problem being that, like, then you're just pulling on your own fucking leg joints from the mag boots.
Yeah, it's the wings. You know. Oh, well, the leg joints is a fair point. Okay.
Like, that's still gonna hurt.
Shaw's not going to resist, but that doesn't matter as heavy as I am.
Yeah, I feel like even with, like, not resisting, you're like a, what, 7 foot tall
Unfortunately, you're not
desk.
flying. If you were flying, it would be easier.
Yeah, no, I'm like 7 feet tall in full power armor. Maybe lightweight
Yeah.
power armor. It's still power armor. It
Alright,
just
let's
means
see
I'm
how
not-
this goes. I assume Refine is going to take some damage if this fails.
Yeah, you're gonna pull some fucking ligaments in your leg or something.
Yeah. What sort of check is this?
Strength.
I think it's just straight. If athletics is higher, you can use athletics, but it's strength or athletics.
Technically higher.
Okay, go for it.
Come on, at 20.
And I will use a resolve point to give that +2 to 16.
That's it's unfortunately still not gonna do it. You fly by at high speed. You feel your ankles like crack, like not permanently hurt, but like that did not feel
Yeah.
right how they're supposed to feel. You're gonna take 12 damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Shaw, you kind of like inch back a little bit on the ground.
I tried.
Well,
I think
I
it was worth a
appreciate
try. It was just like that was a tall order.
To get me out of the
Yeah,
second order.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I get that.
Like
but
Glory and Joan and Iridina, very light people and lightly armored, but yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, Shaw's gonna be. He
That's-
would have had to like full tackle me probably, and
Yeah.
even then.
That's it. That's it for me.
Right.
Well, I'm also fatigued, so I'm at an even lower
That's
check
true.
than normal.
Yo, it is your turn. I'm gonna need that will save from the aura.
Alright.
Ooh,
I mean, the wisdom damage is piling up.
Yeah, just get out of there. Just get out of there.
Int
I'm
damage.
trying.
Int damage is 3. The wisdom damage is 4.
You're hasted. Just run.
Yeah.
So here's the question: do you think
Hey,
you?
Yeah, because if I
What is
yeah,
your
if I
wisdom
get
now?
another,
Is it like 2?
yeah, if I get another one of these, I'm done.
I more meant like, are you making the wise choice here?
Oh, that's true.
You're 8. I will
feel
say, play it how you want to play it. I'm just saying, you're 8 lower
I mean,
than the
I
average
think
citizen.
it's like here, just like survival instinct would kick in, and just at
That's
least
a
want to
fair
just like
point. Yeah,
like just to get away from these fucking things
I think that is fair reasoning. You're right.
here. So it's like here, definitely not running towards it. So I'd say
In their defense,
prob-
they have been trying to move away. The fucking dudes just keep getting closer.
Yeah. So I think like just wanting to like get away, they'll probably like here and then just fire at the nearest one, at least one nearest to them there.
Yep.
All right.
Damn, 2 hits. 47 total on the one to the right of Shaw. Brings
All right,
it to
now-
almost
yep.
exactly bloodied.
All right,
Yep,
we'll
that'll-
save.
Shaw, I need that will save.
I'm
That
good.
is a pass.
That approved Iron Will has been doing so much fucking work for me this
Yeah,
game.
this is a big fight for that Iron Will. You're gonna take 10 damage and are sickened.
I'm still in stamina. Maximum firepower with the
I
cold
feel like
gun.
yeah, the
Oh,
stamina and health values are not like reflective of what this fight has been like.
No,
No.
I kind of feel like they are.
mhm.
Mine anyway.
Fair enough.
All right. Yeah, maximum firepower. Everything into the one in front of me. If it dies, the one in front of Rogar.
All right.
Oh,
First
wait,
2 hit.
Ben,
Huh?
does 27 hit the one on Rogar?
27.
Yeah,
It would have, yeah.
because I forgot I wasn't sick into that round.
Okay. I mean, it would still be alive for what it's worth, but it is at like death's door now.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I just
Um,
figured I should check because I forgot to.
No, that's
take
fair.
that.
That's fair. The first,
All right,
alright, so
that
the first one doubles
is-
to 80.
158 damage.
Yeah, the first one is not enough to do it, so it does take both, but that does kill the one to your right.
All right.
Because
I'll
Ludwig's
hold
not
position.
starting in the.
Yeah.
I mean, Ludwig is gonna fucking try to make the shot.
Hells yes.
Needle injects the payload directly in this thing's neck. It twitches and collapses. We are out of combat, although everyone give me a perception check. On a 30, Shaw, there might be more coming in the distance. This is not a place to hang around.
Roll out, people. Let's go. Go, go, go.
How long is it gonna take Espy to get the stuff?
Give me a computers check. The higher it is, the faster it happens. Because technically, she's only had like 12 seconds so far.
I'll use a resolve to give that a +2 to get to 50.
50. Probably takes her like 30 seconds left.
Okay.
And she can catch up with us. She's quick.
Yeah.
Alright,
Espy's
so
very,
you guys
very
start
fast.
booking. Takes her
Mhm.
like 30, 45 seconds. She starts catching up. XP wise, hold on. You guys took out 8 of them. That is going to be 81,600 XP.
Oh god.
That's not a level up, but it's damn close.
It's getting hard. XP is proportional. Alright.
We are 845,905. We level up at 850.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
we run.
I will put in Espy's inventory what was obtained.
Shaw, give me a assisted check here.
Survival.
Yeah.
It's about damn time. Is 27 with the assistance?
That will work.
Ooh, alright.
Alright, let me bring us over.
These things are in our ship.
You guys staggering out of the darkness to another one of the... This one's honestly more of a lake area. but you see partly submerged underwater. Your ship is floating here. Not, I mean, see, kind of wedged into the bottom, but the Argent Horizon is not completely underwater in the lake in front of you. Still has some running lights on. Seems like there's probably still some power in it. You hear distant noises echoing the cave. If you look up, there's just like far, far ahead, maybe speckles of light way up above. You see like bits of rock and rubble everywhere around, even like bits that are covered in like grass and whole trees. You see completely shattered into pieces. It's chitin everywhere. It was one of the screaming corals. The platform that the ship was on just like crushed underneath it.
Does it look like that basically is what broke our ship's fall?
You think it definitely had a hand in it, yeah. Like without
Alright,
that, it
let's
probably would have been even worse. Clearly some damage done. But as you look at the ship out over here, the uneasy lapping of water and distant echoing sounds in the caves, that is where we will leave off for today. Come back next week. Having found
If
the
we
ship.
can get one rest on the ship, we can just miracle work our way all the damage.
Alright, we'll see. We'll see you next time. Thanks everyone for watching.